Well, here we are, Soiree at the guest house, Salon. I guess it's Frank's Salon at the guest house. The goats are saying, hey, we're out of here for now. Missed yesterday because I had to be in town, so there's kind of new action. Oh, and the big news was it rained, which means that the spring is starting back up. Now that nasty looking pool right there is from groundwater because of that rain that's coming up through there. I'll tell you, I don't know if I'll tell you right now, but I'll tell you what my plan is about that. But in short, I think that normally there's going to be a stream running right through this guest house, right through this barn from a spring. Now it's drought time right now, so boy, this is a crowded spot at the moment. There's the chickens, they're into it. They've started right up on the floor. Yes, sir. That floor is tasty. But as I say, I missed it yesterday. I couldn't let the pigs up here. That poor old goat. I think he's my oldest right now. A little crippled up. He'd like to get out of here, but he has to go through the pigs to get there. They won't hurt him, but he's just trying to figure out. Oh, he can't. That pig was biting at him. Can't do that. Oh, there's that runt. That's kind of amazing how they just dig into that old manure pack. I just fed them outside, and I guess this is their dessert now. See the old goat's finding a way to get. I may help him find a way to get. The pigs aren't really after him, but he just doesn't like being isolated from the rest of the goats. Now the pigs have access up there too, but you know when they're not. Now he's limping for various reasons, partly because he's old, partly because you know they're not packed in one area. They're not wanting to hurt the goats. They just don't want them in the road. The nursing has begun. I'm not positive that gilt actually ever delivered babies. She may just be producing milk without that. I don't. She's one of my youngest. I don't know. That little runt, so small I can hardly tell. I think it's a female, little gilt. She's definitely a keeper. What a survivor. There she is. I wonder if you can hear the barn swallows talking about this. I mean, there's a pair, and there's a pair, and there's one up there. The other's probably on the nest. Here's Molly. She's the one that's the mother that just can't say no. Anyway, let me start to explain about that wet spot right there. I think I'm going to pave it, but I'm going to pave it so it's nominally 10 inches higher right there in the center than it is now by paving with 10-inch blocks. I have quite a few. And then as I go to the side, to all 4 directions, I'll go to 8-inch blocks. But I'll lay them in such a way that the tops will be like a floor. Now the pigs wouldn't need that, but if I get donkeys or horses or cows, they're going to want to stand on a level surface. They stand. They don't lay down that much to sleep. And I've been waiting for the rain to bring up the water table to show me where is the wetness going to be. And it still isn't enough to really show me, but there was a pretty good rain last night, and it started. Where I want the water to go through here, and I do want it to go through here, is from that underneath that platform right there. There's a well out there. That building is over a dug well. And, well, the overflow from the dug well comes through there and will go out through there. And I would like it if that were the only place that it went through here. But I think I'm also going to pave it. I have the material, I have the blocks, so I figure why not. But I'm still waiting for moist, wetter times. No, that's not Molly, but I mean it's a sign that pigs are pretty comfortable in here if they're letting their milk down. There's Molly, and there's that tiny runt. Molly, I think, is a wonder pig. She apparently started to let her milk down more, and all the piglets around smelled that, and they all came rushing there. And that sound that she's making, that grunting, that's satisfaction. She's happy doing that. What a mother. Now she's skinny. Boy, is she ever skinny, but why wouldn't she be? And by comparison, that much younger sow, she's got milk too. You can see because her bag is swollen up, and they're working on her, but it's just not the same. Molly is more special. Anyway, these stacks of blocks, like there and there, there. I'm mostly going to take them out, and I'm going to replace them with wooden posts. And do a more permanent job of this. In the past, I've just had to try to put something together as quick as I could in the fall to make sure we could get through the winter. But this year, I should have the time to do a whole lot better job. So there's going to be a lot of blocks come out, but a lot of blocks come in for paving that. We'll see how that goes. I was sitting in there, and I talked about a spring that should run continuously. I'm still waiting for wet weather to get to it, but the outlet, the overflow from the well inside that building, underneath that building, is I want to get it clear and have it running. That would be drinkable water, because that's a good well. Now, of course, once it gets inside the barn, it mixes with the manure in the ground.